that Russia was responsible for the act against Sergei and Yulia Skripal. Mr. Speaker, there are therefore only two plausible explanations for what happened in Salisbury on the 4th of March. Either this was a direct act by the Russian state against our country, or the Russian government lost control of its potentially catastrophically damaging nerve agent and allowed it to get into the hands of others.
House and the country, that this country, Russia, is now close to being a rogue state as any. It occupies Crimea. It has helped occupy eastern Ukraine. It has created a hell on earth in Syria and is even now overseeing worse action. This is a country locking up its members of the opposition. It has learned this lesson before. If we appease a country like this, then we expect even worse.
Bryant. I don't suppose there's a single member of this House that is surprised that President Putin would resort to violence, because he's done it so many times before. 334 killed in the Beslan massacre, 170 killed unnecessarily in the Moscow theatre siege, 299 killed in the M17 aeroplane that was brought down by the Russians, countless journalists, countless people who've stood up to him as political opponents in other countries around the world, murdered by him, and yes, Sergei Magnitsky.
Tom Tugendhat.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This, if not an act of war, was certainly a warlike act by the Russian Federation, and this is not the first we've seen them invade countries in the east, attack allies, attempt to kill prime ministers, and even was the time for us to call on our allies, to call on the European Union, who has worked with us so well on sanctions, on NATO, and particularly on the United States, and ask what they will do to assist us in this moment when we are in need.